I got 99 problems, and a level cap increase ain't one. Or is it? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xerath Prevails. Xerath makes filler content, actually. And no, it's not that. A lot of people have been asking me, is level 90 coming? Is our next form of progression? And I don't know how to say this other than no. How about no? No. You know what? I'm not going to answer that quite as definitively. I think that it's possible. I will talk about that. I think level 90 is extremely problematic for this game. And I just, like, the TLDR of this is just... I don't think so. I did want to dive into it a little bit, though, so that I could talk to you about it. I guess the thing that I want you guys to understand is... it would be prohibitively, insanely, impossibly expensive to get a level cap up to 90, in my opinion. So not only would we have to suddenly like earn experience and like progress our accounts from 85 to 86, and that this would take weeks and months and whatever. I mean, that's fine. We'd all eventually get there, I'm sure. But as some of us would probably just quit because we'd be annoyed. But at the end of the day, like, we would also, every character would take like 10 million credits to get from 85 to 90 if they continue along the projected path. And so I'll show you guys some of these graphics, though. I don't know if I did a deep dive. I certainly did a dive of some sort. Let's go. So the thing that sparked off the so-called controversy recently is there's this screenshot here that someone sent to me in the Discord server, and they took a screenshot of it when they were they've been leveling a character. I don't know if they're a new player or if this is just an alt or what, but they are trying to get to level 85, but the little red underline thing, and I added the underline, is it says 61 out of 90 instead of 61 out of 85, and apparently last week it was saying 61 out of 85 or whatever. So this was added recently, like someone added this. There's no other indicators. Like, all the other things that point to level 85 being the pinnacle are still there. Level 90 is not pointed to as a pinnacle anywhere. But this is due to some kind of new thing to upgrade for Afra, like the new missions or something that apparently new players just have access to or something. So, the screenshot is a little bit concerning, I suppose. And I do just want to point out, I took a couple screenshots. There are pages of just titles of people asking if level 90 is coming to the game. Level 90, is that where we're getting level 90? This game has been going on for like almost 7 years, and in that time, it's been. I think that there's only been like 1 year that they've actually increased the relic level, or the level cap increase. Like it's been level 85 since I started 6 years ago. I guess we can say that. So this is just kind of illustrating it. This isn't all of the titles on Reddit, not even close. People have been curious. This is a screenshot someone took from a raid thing, apparently, or something. That it's been 5 years since that happened, but people still pull this out every once in a while for funsies. Now this is funny, I thought. So I was telling you it's going to take like 10 million credits. So this chart was created on Reddit. Someone was projecting how much it would cost to go from 86 to 90, but this was created back when level 80 was the max, and so they did all their projections. And if you do it, I don't have a chart for it, frankly. You guys have been leveling characters for years, though, a lot of you, and I mean, like this is funny to me because level 81 to 85, it's like this like slow increase. Woo. Okay, you guys get that. My hand is really not helping that much. But like once it's 81, like the cost of credits just spikes. Yeah, see, it's there. It's like I'm Jackie Chan or something. But I'm not. Just in case you guys were concerned, I'm not actually Jackie Chan. Nor will I ever be. Though maybe if they increase the level cap, I might be. No, so this is just funny because it's like, oh man, the highest possible that we could probably expect for a level increase from 86 to 90 would be a total of 290 credits, 290,000 credits. And we know from bitter experience that level 81 through 85 increased so steeply that this projection couldn't possibly have any grounds of no hope, no possible hope. So, or maybe that's the total XP. Yeah, the top is the XP 290, but the total credits is still really just laughable. 2 million? No, not even close. Not even close. It would be on the order of 10 million more than we currently have, folks. That's what it is. Like, you want to get, if you have, what, it's 100 million credits to upgrade 10 characters to that level. And, you know, we have 200 some characters at this point. Even the people with like 1 billion credits might sweat just a little bit. I don't know. And it might spike even more. So just the price of it is prohibitive. Now, this is funny. I found a 2017 interview with Jesse Anderson. He used to be the community manager, apparently. This is pre-Crumb, and he didn't answer the question, but apparently it was an interview with him. I don't know. Top hat. It was actually a really cool guy. He was a developer. He used to talk to the community so much. So, you know, they're like, hey, are we going to get level 90 soon? And they're like, no. And then that was basically it. They haven't really said anything beyond that. It's 2017. So, you know, there's, not that this is relevant, whatever. I don't care. Here's the thing, folks. First off, it's prohibitively expensive to increase the level cap for people. Like, it's going to annoy people, and I guess CG has shown that they don't care about annoying people. Like, they're like, yeah, we'll annoy people if we want to. Like, look at Datacrons, look at Dodge. Like, we don't care. You know, it would be a race. Like, people would be spending a crazy amount of energy trying to level their accounts really fast. I mean, that they'd make some money for sure. And I think that that's probably the biggest, you know, indicator that maybe it could happen. Maybe it could. And, you know, also, I guess in favor of it, you have to think maybe they're trying to rebalance things. You know, after 7 years, the entire game has been based off of level 85. It just has. Like, you look at all the bosses in territory battles, you look at all the stuff, like, those characters are all, you know, higher than level 85 and stuff. And that a lot of that has to do with how strong characters are. Like, one thing that people don't like really discuss or talk about that much is there's actually because usually when people are competing with each other, they're both at level 85, but there's actually a certain level of advantage that you get from having more levels than your opponent. So if you're if you have a bunch of level 80 characters, an opponent with level 85 characters is not only going to just be better because of all the different gear they have available, all the different stats and everything, but also they get things like more tenacity and more potency that are just kind of like built in to them. Like 85 just gets more. And it's not just that they get it from the stats itself, it's just like this weird balance increase that happens as you continue to progress your characters. And it's not relevant really, except when you're facing like all the different raid bosses. The raid bosses are like level 91, and you wonder why we can't land debuffs on them and why they can land buffs on us. And it's not because they have a crazy high tenacity or potency necessarily, maybe it's written in, but it's also because of their advantage in levels. So just something to keep in mind. Like, if they give us more player levels, it's going to create certain imbalances in a ton of other PvE aspects of the game. I don't personally care that much, but my guess is that would throw things like the challenge Rancor off a little bit. And, you know, the new territory battle, though, they might just be like, okay, we're going to balance everything around this. So we're going to hit the reset button. Who knows? You know, people are going to be spending a lot of money to try to get their stuff. I don't think this is going to happen, folks. I don't think we get this. I think we're going to just end up with nothing. I think we're going to get Relic 10 right when if I had to guess right now. Level 90 will never happen. I know that 85 is an awkward number to end it on, but for balance reasons and for player annoyance reasons, like, why don't they just release Relic 10? I mean, I never thought that I'd be like, hey, Relic 10, that sounds great, but I mean, that sounds a lot better than a level cap increase at this stage in the game. Like, how many people have more than 10 million credits? Raise your hand. I don't. I don't have more than 10 million credits because I have good mods. Well, decent mods. I actually spend credits on mods in the game. And so I guess people with bad mods are going to have an advantage here if we do get a level increase. I think we get Relic 10, and then we get a 7 dot mod increase sometime next year, and that's going to be that, you know? Then we start looking at Relic 11. Hey for that. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Thanks for watching, and remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails.